straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you, less is money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequel. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave a lot, but I gotta keep. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, can I drop your bag, sass? I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. Back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Playing with that rectangle like that.
And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks...
Come on, man. The angle is fucking ridiculous.
touchdown, Texans. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Bruh.
Oh, the struggles continue.
Oh my goodness, man. They gotta chill with that shit, bro. Nigga wide open.
He is gonna bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half. Throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Taking off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
Yo.
Oh.
They'll go.
Come on, man. Block 62.
And just a short pickup there.
Bro.
To about
What the fucking block, little boy? What's down, my boy?
Second down and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. As he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down. Here's Williams.
Ooh, I heard him.
As he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh. Hello.
So that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
On average, what?
Keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here, or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
How many outfits did I
take
pay?
your chances picking up a key 3rd down.
Yeah, everything I ordered was cut. Like 6 outfits.
Williams to the air once more. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Throwing again. Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of
I mean, you told me, I don't know if you asked the person about the steakhouse or not, but still might have to pack in the jeans and the college.
You have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Mitchell got 36 though.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's caught inside the 20. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So now, after the fireworks, a chance to cash in. They have it 1st and goal. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A tight end in motion now. Again, it'll be Mixon. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Now, Stroud. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans crisp here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 21-0 is our score. More from Houston. In a moment. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A play fake. Williams. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by
I'm just trying to figure out why everybody jumping routes. Like, that's just fucking crazy to me. Like, these niggas wide open, son, and these niggas just got hops. Come on, bro. This shit fucking maxing me the fuck out. Every pass.
Problem is, it's really hard
My
to
fucking
have
players don't do none of that
learning
shit.
experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better.
That boy
And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
He's into space past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Devin came out of retirement, bitch.
They'll run on first down with
Who?
Nixon. And much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Y'all niggas got that shit.
Y'all niggas done got that.
And he'll just bite the
I
bullet.
feel white boy,
This
man.
one away. That was a good
What I
idea.
said, man.
Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to
Tell
bring
him
up
what
third down.
Tell him.
In motion now, it's Collins.
I said that bit there was falling asleep selling. I was falling asleep. I know you were falling asleep.
Both y'all the bitches on that gas like the last couple of days, like the last 2 days.
But when I do the shit, nigga, pick it up.
I'm sneezing.
Oh,
These kind of plays,
God.
Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away.
So
Because
that
you know
nigga
when
down
you
up,
get there,
nigga
you're
turn
going to
30,
catch
they
an
gonna be
earful.
grown and shit
They
now.
stress
Yeah,
all
they gonna
week,
be
all
out, they gonna
carries.
be up all
You have
night,
to protect the
don't
ball.
sleep.
In this case, it doesn't result in a
You know what I'm
turnover.
saying? Get up, get back on the
The
game,
lost
play the
yardage now
game,
brings
fall
up
asleep
fourth
on the
down.
game while they playing the
These
game.
are party.
Play it back, bitch.
I think at
I
this
went
point,
to the club yesterday.
you have
That
things
from
under
Chicory. I said,
control.
yo, man,
Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
word up. Yesterday, that from Chicory. I said, yo, Melanie not here? What you say?
Barron, after
Melanie
making the
not
field
here?
goal,
Who the fuck is
heads back out
You
to
play
kick this
yourself
one
now,
away.
Steven.
This kick is fielded in the end zone. But no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
You got
They confusing it. Yeah, they confusing it. That's the shit on you, Steven. You got some ability to fucking gaslight and switch this shit up, huh? You know damn well what he talking about, bitch. Is that what you think he ain't talking about me?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams.
Play it back, bitch. Oh, welcome to the club.
He's got a man running with them, and they connect.
Put some fucking
And he
points
is
on
out
the
of bounds
board.
on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Are you having trouble packing?
On the ground, it's Swift. He'll take this down to the 47. Tackle there by Will Anderson. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Williams. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
I'm about to just put something.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for three?
Somebody said, give them a Greek man. Oh,
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for three. And now it's first and goal.
I tried to.
It's Williams. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
There wasn't going to be denied on that one, Mike. And here's a guy that even though he's found a new home here in Houston, I'm saying about this defense that D'Amico Ryans continues to put together, but he continues to produce at the same level we've come to expect from him. 16 and a half sacks a year ago, and he adds another one right here.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point out.
This nigga came from.
He's got it. And the Bears try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Raise the babies and then
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
But then it's not having babies. You introduce lobster and water. And guess what? It's now having even more babies. So should I raise the babies and then cook them? Or
throwing from the pistol, Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. They're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this.
Nigga just caught Luther Burden. Boy, this shit crazy work.
We have to give some credit to the offense. They're doing their part as they try to claw their way back into this game.
Nigga just called time out in the middle of my kick. Oh
that
my
big
God.
play now has them potentially on another scoring drive. If they can get some defensive stops and keep this up
I'm about to play like a hoe and just run all across the mouse the whole game.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here's Smith to return it.
He's just about dumping his stuff in the slickers and what?
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right. That was cool. Call for them grades.
All right, Coach. Second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Everybody.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Moore going in motion.
Why in the fuck did you not block this nigga?
But he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
I just don't understand, dog. No reason a nigga should be coming through wide the fuck open like that, dog.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's
Nigga not even, man,
incomplete.
boy,
They might be fortunate
nice
just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this
fucking
game out?
dot, bitch.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Throwing again, Williams.
Nigga not rushing 3.
And he goes up top, looking for Clement. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did.
Now they got a bad. First off, don't choke. This is not a bad. Look at baby mama. It's kind of bad. Let your kids be honest, man. Now they got a bad. To the toss strudel when it got a rag.
Oh, because you don't want to take a bath.
It's on himself and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down,
Man, this nigga getting through all of that shit, dog.
And he's going to get this 43-yard line.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure.
No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Watch that.
Here's a toss right side to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
Dell motioning over. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
So they just got Tank Dell just like cooking my niggas like this.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Now he'll air
Thank
one
you.
out.
Come on, man.
Oh, a dangerous
Go.
throw there is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley.
Let's go, man. Gotta
And
tighten
the
up,
Bears
man.
are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged?
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Will Anderson, the defensive rookie of the year, in there to record the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike?
Fucking tight.
Makes you a little
Tape. This
susceptible
can't
to the
keep up with
throws
the fucking.
outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud.
Come on, that's not a pick.
Incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Stroud to throw. Open man left side. He's got it.
Man, boy,
He's going to
this shit is about to blow me.
big play.
I know the bad. Hey, God damn.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Come on, God.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
God damn.
They look to run.
Come on, son. He got a fumble.
He'll go down, back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball.
No. Take off running scramble with the quarterback off as soon as you throw her.
Touchdown, Houston. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2,
I'm not gonna sit back and gossip. I'm not gonna everybody in the season. None of that bullshit. I'm organized favorites. And I'm here to tell you something. You know my young niggas, man. Make that bullshit go, bro.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
What happened to Boston last night, Donald?
You said Boston?
Set to go now on first
They went
and
wrong.
10.
Shot too many threes.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
Man, son, what?
Boy shot 19
Ah.
out of 20. Wait, 19. My bad. 20 shots. I'm saying it wrong. 19 out of 20 shots in the 3rd quarter was fucking threes, bro. 19 shots out of 20 shots is threes.
Another run here. Another
All
run by
right.
Swift. And he's down on
New
the
York?
other side of
I ain't gonna
midfield.
sit
Mark
there.
him at the 48-yard
I ain't
line.
gonna sit here because New York gonna whoop their
And
ass,
for the
man. I don't
second
know.
straight offseason, it's kind of hard to believe Mike Swift
Yeah,
kind of
I'll
finds
get you in the
himself in a
rebound.
new place every year. This time it's with Chicago. Just a year ago, over 1,000 yards rushing.
Game 2 gonna tell us
He's
the
going to be
shit.
looking to build off that last year's success.
They was up by
And
20.
that'll be a pickup of 3.
They
Yeah,
just kept on
it
shooting threes.
ain't nothing but a game of runs, though, bro. Feel me? 20 don't mean nothing in the NBA. So.
That was Boston, bro.
The bitches always shoot
Second
too
and
many threes. They just missed them. That's the thing. They been shoot too many threes.
Operating from the shotgun.
Talking
It's
about that
Williams.
lead. When Boston get that type of lead,
He's going to tuck it and go.
So,
That's a smart play. Second down.
but I'm
don't
saying though,
force it if
son,
it's
they
not
get
there.
that. How long they had that lead for? How long? It was up 20 what? In the 3rd quarter, 2nd quarter.
going into the 3rd.
That's what I'm saying, Donald. Up 20 going into the 3rd is a lot of fucking time, bro.
Every play this nigga hits picking my players. Like, fuck.
You know how many stops you gotta get against Boston, though, bro? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, facts. You gotta get stops, but that's like the swing of momentum, it happens.
Working
You act
out
like
of
that's the
gun.
first time nigga
Here's
ever came
Williams.
back on Boston like that. Nigga come back on anybody.
Find Moore.
I ain't saying
And
that.
this takes him into the
I'm
red
saying
zone.
this in
He's
the
brought
playoffs,
down
whatever, little brother.
inside
Like,
the 20-yard line.
it's hard as hell. Like, great teams like that,
On
it's
first
hard to
down,
stop them.
it's Swift. And he finds a little bit of
like
space.
consistently. You know what I'm
He'll
saying?
take this forward for a gain of 4.
But I know what you're saying about that what you call it, man. I'm a motherfucking player. Sure.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion.
They giving
In a
Cass
moment.
this game right here. Them dudes, bro, they touching that dude, bro.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
That was a foul, Siakam.
About that
I'm
50.
just saying, bro.
They will
Just
run
see
over center
New
with
York
Swift.
hit it through.
That one
Boston
never
come down
got
with
started.
a miss.
Too much defensive
Now they up
pressure.
20, that's
They
down
drop into the
17. They just
backfield.
hit 2 threes in a row. They up 12, bro.
3rd and 9.
14.
14. I mean, it's just it's simple.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun.
It's simple.
He'll swing
What
this
you
out
saying?
to Swift.
My bad,
Bears
brother.
are going to be
Come
set
on,
up.
man. Come on now.
1st and goal. He's out of bounds.
I understand
at
what
the
you're saying.
6-yard line.
Yeah.
It ain't simple.
They'll run with Swift. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
So you think Boston won? Beat or what?
Boston gonna beat them boys by 30 tomorrow.
I'm saying, what you think gonna win the series? Listen, what you saying Boston in what? Boston in 5?
But they're going to mark him.
Boston gonna beat them in 6.
The Texans going to
Nah,
go
Boston gonna beat them in 5, bro. They ain't gonna win another game. To be honest.
Oh no, man. Oh no, dog. I ain't gonna say Boston ain't gonna win the series, but them not winning another game is crazy. They gonna win one in New York.
How that's crazy, bro. The top 3 teams, they never beat them in the season. Never. That's not crazy. Now, see if they was competing in the season, beating a certain team, they didn't beat one good team. Well, one top team in the this season. Not one time. You know how many times they played?
All that experience matter, bro. They just built up from that. I'm not saying I ain't really going for nobody.
Appreciate to Miles Turner. Yes, sir.
I'm just saying don't sleep on them bitches, brother.
You understand me?
Oh, I fuck with that they won one game one. To be honest. I just know Boston, bro. Boston ain't losing games back to back at all. And Knicks,
I never said they'll lose back to back, but the Knicks not winning another one is crazy.
I ain't finished what I said, bro.
Nigga say I ain't finished.
Go ahead.
I don't see it's being crazy because they got somebody that could stop Jalen Brunson. Once you stop Jalen Brunson, ain't nobody really gonna take over a game. You asking Cat to take over a game in the playoffs. That nigga is soft. Unless only way Cat not soft.
But don't be acting like Boston is some tough ass team, bro.
Nigga, Boston is the best team in the fucking league, bro. Hands down.
I'm not saying like that. Like they just like overly tough. They not. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know about that, bro.
What you mean?
I don't know about that.
You saying Cat soft, but I'm saying like Boston not overly tough. That's what I'm saying.
They got the best defense in the league, bro. To be honest, but outside of OKC right now.
You can put Drew Holiday on Cat.
They ain't putting no fucking Drew Holiday on Cat, man.
I'm being
realistic, sir.
Don't pay.
Let him talk. Don't mind. He was guarding Cat. Yeah, I watched him guard Cat.
Yeah, he making doing a possession or two, son. That's different.
Nah, man, in the game, it's gonna be more than 2 possessions in the game. He might do a few.
It all depends on how they switching and how they rotate, bro. That's all it is.
Only nigga who not that tough on the Celtics is probably what you call him, Jason Tatum. That's the only nigga.
He giving.
They straight dogs. Drew Holiday is a dog. I mentioned Drew Holiday. He a tough player.
I'm talking to Donald, bro. I was talking to Donald.
I'm talking to.
You can't butt in on two grown men conversation, bro.
But I'm talking to Donald. You hear me, Dad?
But you butting in, so we having a whole conversation, brother.
Yeah,
niggas just butting in. You see what I'm saying? You don't do that, bro.
I'm talking to Donald, bro. This is 3 or 4 way. This is not. I went and walked up there by y'all.
Whoa.
You hear me? We all in the game. I didn't walk by Curtis and Donald.
Nobody else had an input.
Me and Donald was talking basketball first. That's the reason why you brought up basketball.
I never knew y'all were talking basketball. I just got in the party. I was just asking Donald's opinion.
There you go.
I ain't never knew what y'all was talking about. I was just having a casual conversation.
Well, look, you ain't know you butted in our conversation. Yeah? You ain't even know.
You ain't never said nothing. What you got? You butted in a
I ain't mine. I ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't
want to go back.
I ain't feeling no way like you. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? When you butted in the conversation. I know. You ain't got no rebuttal.
There's nothing to really go rebuttal.
Cause you butted in the conversation, but I ain't.
How was your day, bro?
I ain't cry like you. I ain't cry like you when you butted in the conversation.
How was your day, bro? You had a good day?
Yeah, man. Watching basketball, man.
That's all that matters. As long as you had a good day, bro.
Don't worry in Minnesota about the fire series. They should be up.
What the fuck?
All I'm saying is, Kurt, if Boston come to play.
That's what I'm saying. To say you keep talking about Boston, why you gotta? If you gotta say Boston, you say if.
Nigga, if the Knicks come to play, they still don't have a good. You saying they have a 50-50 chance if the Knicks come to play? No, I'm telling you, if the Knicks come to play, Boston still got a good chance of beating their ass. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If Boston have a good game, Knicks don't have a chance. I mean, if Boston come to play, Knicks don't have a chance. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So what you saying? If Boston don't miss shots, basically is what you saying?
No, nigga. I don't care if they miss shots, nigga. I don't give a fuck if they miss shots, bro.
What's coming to play?
They lost focus, bro.
What I'm saying that because I'm saying that to say this, bro. You just saying they lost the last game because they missed shots. That's what I'm saying.
I said they took too many threes.
You said they missed a lot of threes.
I said they took too many threes.
If they would have made them, they would have won, obviously.
No. I said they took too many threes. All they had to do is adjust and change their game plan up. My nigga, they got Cat down there. What the fuck is we doing? Why are we settling for threes when they got Cat down there? That's all I'm saying, bro. We up 20.
Don't Boston
shoot the most
threes in the league.
Lock in.
Don't Boston.
That don't mean
threes in the league.
Bro, that don't mean take 19 fucking threes in the fucking third quarter, bro. That's all I'm saying. If I'm up 20, that don't mean take 19 threes in a quarter just because we shoot a lot of threes. They don't go to the goal now? That what you telling me? Even though they shoot the most threes, they don't go to the goal?
That's their first time doing that? Or that's
19 threes in the third quarter? I guarantee
I'm just saying, they're shooting a lot of threes.
No, I guarantee they ain't never shot 19 threes in a quarter. I guarantee it.
What happened to Money Hill?
They only shot one shot in the what you call it, but outside of three, bro. One shot, Curtis. I don't even think I never heard no shit like that, bro. Never heard no shit like that. Nigga took one shot outside the three.
Was New York locking up?
Was what?
Was New York playing good defense? I ain't watched the game, so I'm asking.
Oh, if you ain't watched the game, I ain't about to discuss that shit.
Why not?
Because you saying that you not even like, how you gonna say that and you ain't even watch how the series went to say Boston?
I be watching highlights, bro. I don't be watching. You know what I'm saying? I don't be having time to watch.
Man, nigga sound like the boy, man. Sound like the boy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That nigga be talking,
because
man.
you still highlights don't dictate how the game. What you call it, huh? As
Well,
far as like
you mad at me because I'm butting in the conversation. You ain't even watched the game.
Basically, what I'm saying, Kurt, is you ain't watched the game enough to say Boston not like. That's crazy for me to say that Boston gonna win 4 games straight.
You always doing that shit. You always doing that shit.
Right. I don't see them going to New York and winning 2 straight.
We'll never be knowing that, but we won't talk about it.
Detroit beat New York in New York twice.
Dude, yeah, bro.
Twice.
You gotta point that down. Sometimes I just like to get your train of thought sometimes. That's it, brother. You hear me?
Bro, this game going overtime.
Bro.
What? Bro, overtime? They going overtime?
What in the fuck is
Bro, I
the
thought that game was
Cavs
over.
doing, bro? What the fuck the Cavs doing, son?
They going overtime?
Tyrese Halliburton about to go to this shit, bro.
Man, tell me about that overtime. Fuck all that.
I've been Mitchell about to have 60.
Tell me anybody going to overtime, brother.
They about to be down 1 if Tyrese hit both of these free throws.
Yeah.
Cavs can't even inbound the ball, bro. On Indiana.
Them boys up 1.
Who up 1?
Indiana.
Man, stop fucking.
Tyrese hit a 3. They got an offensive rebound. Offense, what you call him, and hit a 3. That's crazy.
Oh.
I gotta watch that.
But them boys won 2 times in Cleveland. God damn.
It's over with.
I ain't lying to you.
I can't wait to call the one. I can't wait to call the one.
Indiana ain't no pushover.
You know what happened? You know why that happened?
Man, Tyrese. Oh my God, son. That's crazy. I told y'all he was gonna close it. I ain't know he was gonna close like that, though. That's crazy.
They was training that man overrated, man.
Bro, that nigga scored 4. Bro, that nigga scored 4 points in fucking 12 seconds. 1 possession type shit.
They
shit
won?
Crazy. The close, yeah, them boys won. Boy, close that bitch out.
What?
Game winner.
No, man,
game winner. Oh my
God. That boy hit a game winner. That boy missed this.
Stop.
He made a free throw, missed the free throw, got the rebound, ran out, shot a 3. Game.
That hurts.
That shit hurt. That shit hurt. That shit hurt.
I know Cleveland fucked up right now. Oh my God.
They beat Cleveland 5-1, bro. The last 6 games.
That's Cleveland tonight, huh?
Bro, they match up.
Gotta be.
You got Miles Turner.
God.
And for the Siakam.
Damn, boy.
Hey, Cleveland, Indiana, that's pretty close too. It might be a rivalry over there.
It is a rivalry.
That's close.
Cleveland, Indiana is a rivalry.
I'm trying to think where Indiana. I'm trying to think where Indiana at on the map. What's Indiana in the Midwest, right?
Yeah, no nigga up here with geography and nothing like that.
I don't know what's south, north, east coast, west coast, Midwest. So what's Indiana, nigga?
You don't know what that been Midwest though.
That been right above us if you.
That's Midwest, bro. It's Midwest, bro.
No, it's Mid-East.
Midwest.
That's on the East Coast. I think that's on the East Coast. I don't think that's
No, it's right above, right 2 states above Tennessee.
Gotta be like right by Chicago. Gotta be like closer to Chicago.
That's east.
Yeah, Chicago more east than us. And then
Chicago
Indiana.
Midwest, bro.
I'm looking at it on the map right now.
Listen at me. Chicago.
I'm looking at it on the map.
Listen to me, man.
Brother, we more west. We more west than Chicago.
Listen at me. Chicago, Indiana, fucking
Listen at me.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, let me see.
All that shit right by each other, son. That's Midwest.
Oh, Wisconsin right above us.
You gotta start hanging around.
Man, Wisconsin is not right above us, bro.
I mean, is it the same? What you call it? Time zone? Same time zone? Fuck.
Yeah, everybody got
Chicago and the Midwest in the same time zone as us, bro. The only Chicago, they only got fucking time changes East Coast and West Coast, bro. That's it. Everything else.
Brother, I'm looking dead at the map right now. We go straight up. We not in Chicago. Chicago more east. We have to go a little bit more east. Indianapolis, we definitely got to go more east. That's what I'm telling you.
So, all right. So where Atlanta at? What's it on top of Atlanta? South Carolina, North Carolina, right?
No. They more east.
What's it on top?
They not.
What's sits on top of Atlanta? That's what I'm asking
you. Tennessee.
Tennessee sits on the side, bro. Not on the top.
No, it don't. I'm looking at the map as we talking. God damn,
bro. You go down 55.
You argue. That's how you know a nigga be arguing me, Donna. You know a nigga will argue me when I tell a nigga I'm looking at the map and they still arguing.
Listen at me. Bro, I got the map in my head, son. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man.
Kirk, you had a C+ in geography.
That's in high school, bro. Time life went on since then, bro. My learning didn't stop in high school. I learn every day. That's what you fail to realize.
I'm looking at the map right now, brother. You say,
bro, this Google is Indiana Midwest. That's what you Google, nigga. We ain't worrying about what you looking at on the goddamn map. Who are you? You ain't Webster?
Indiana right next to Chicago. That's the Midwest.
Exactly, my nigga. God damn. Fuck.
Just because Markel drive truck don't mean he know. Fuck.
It's Midwest, bro. Wisconsin, all that shit close. All that shit driving from each other. You can drive for all them states. Kansas City, Missouri, all that shit close.
Louisiana.
How we can go to Atlanta, Memphis.
Texas definitely West Coast.
To all them states.
Texas definitely West Coast. How about Cal?
Texas is south, bro.
God, so Chicago North then.
That big killed Jordan, you got some.
I don't know. Nah, that nigga ain't Joseph, brother. That nigga ain't Joseph, son. That's him.
But I'm looking on the map. On the purchase, Chicago, Indiana be on the side of the Louisiana purchase.
All right, whatever, nigga. Like you said, I'm gonna listen to Markel. You Joseph.
Y'all just a little slow, but look over here. I ain't mad at it though.
I guess.
But I'm not listening to no nigga that just said Texas was the West.
Oh God.
I said that's how y'all slow. But I said Texas must be the West because based off of what y'all said. I said you know y'all slow, but y'all niggas.
So because what a nigga said about one state, so because what a nigga said about one state, you jumping another state off of that?
He going to something totally different.
Yeah, I'm basically just saying. I'm basically saying what you call them. Texas is more west on the west side of the country than way over Indiana.
Bro. You do drive west. You do drive west to go to Torrance, Texas. It all depends on what part of Texas you're going to, though.
Right, but if you go to Indiana, you're not going in the west direction. It's from here. That's what I'm saying. Y'all knew that? I mean, that's a better question for y'all. Did y'all know that? If y'all go to Chicago, if you can hop on a plane, you go to Chicago, you go straight to Chicago, Indiana. Y'all know y'all not going west.
You're going north.
Yeah, is you going northwest though? You're going more northeast. You're not going towards west. If you look at the compass, y'all knew that.
You got a compass, nigga? You got a compass?
I'm asking y'all a question. Look, see, I'm looking at the map.
You can look at the map. You can look at the map. You can look at the map and see that, Kel. But it's still a Midwest.
God.
We don't make that shit up. So,
You ask niggas a yes or no question.
Hey, you gotta think about it, son.
Nigga
ain't never been out of Shreveport, man. Nigga ain't go no farther than Shreveport. You don't know.
That means you know when a nigga been everywhere and a nigga don't know where they going. You just been playing, you don't even know what.
So that's Midwest, bro. You don't know, man.
Oh my God, Donald, where you at, brother? Where the fuck you at?
Donald, listening to his stupid ass.
You got a compass?
What's on the phone? My daddy.
You got a compass?
Talking about, you ever look at the compass? They ain't even got no compass, son. They ain't got no compass trying to tell me you ever looked at a compass. Come on, son. Come on, son.
That nigga fucking stupid, dog.
Man ain't even got no compass.
Hey,
Bro. I'm trying to tell me you
sit Kurt.
compass. Just say this.
Sit Kurt.
Yo.
Go look at the group. Fuck the little boy. Nigga ain't about to argue with him. Fuck.
I already know.
Goof ass nigga, man. Nigga don't pay attention. Nigga went to EG. Fuck. Nigga went to EG. The fuck? Nigga ain't learn shit in school. That's social studies. That's social studies. The fuck? Nigga don't know what a man was that? Nigga don't know what a man was that?
Come on now. Okay.
That's Ken. That's not even me, bro.
First of all,
why are we talking about Texas? 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 It's Indiana. It's Indiana in the Midwest. It's Indiana in the Midwest. If you don't want to answer that, I won't talk. I ain't gotta listen. It's Indiana in the Midwest. It's Indiana in the Midwest. It's Indiana. It's Indiana in the Midwest. Is it the Midwest? Is it the Midwest? Is it Midwest? Okay, that's it then.
You don't know.
That's it.
I just said, you said basically that's Midwest. So I said, all right, so Texas.
I didn't say basically nothing. I said that's the Midwest. That's the Midwest.
I know.
It's the Midwest. It's the Midwest.
Y'all niggas retarded. Hey, you wasn't even talking about regions, dumbass. When we was talking sports, you wasn't even know about.
God, why all this name calling?
Nigga said we not talking about regions. What the fuck is the Midwest? The Midwest is called a region, right?
I didn't know you was being technical about regions. I ain't know.
Oh my God.
We was being technical the whole time, nigga.
Okay. All right, you want to be technical? How come when I said Texas, you said the you ain't say Southwest?
Texas is South.
This how Leo retarded. This man just.
Hey,
y'all wrong. Y'all just told me that's the Midwest. But the South, you see on the picture that it's Southwest. I'm there.
Hey.
You see that, Darius?
Hey.
They said I'm wrong about the Midwest, but I'm right about the Southwest. Y'all niggas be retarded. Y'all gotta be the stupid. Y'all gotta be the smartest, stupidest niggas.
Oh my God. Hey, you worse than the most.
I came in the party and heard a nigga saying Indiana wasn't the Midwest. That's crazy word.
She break up some other shit. You break up some other shit. That's worse than the
most. No, y'all basically was saying, nigga, y'all basically saying that's the Midwest. I was like, all right, so Texas is the That's two then. That's what I'm asking y'all. I'm not being no type of what you call it. No, I'm not trying to be type of what you call it, sarcastic or nothing. Y'all niggas probably think I'm being sarcastic because y'all niggas retarded.
Hey, do you know why Texas? Do you know why Texas is the Southwest? Do you know why Texas is the Southwest? Do you know why Texas is the Southwest? Do you know why?
Did I not tell you? You was like Texas. I said, bro, Texas is South. That's what I told you, right or wrong?
All right, look, fuck all that. Look, when I said what Chicago was, I said it's more east than us. Y'all said no.
I said Chicago is Midwest.
Son, Chicago is in the middle. Chicago is in the middle. It is the middle. Chicago is the middle. How is Chicago east? Chicago is in the middle.
But niggas saying Chicago Midwest, know what I'm saying?
So look, look.
Niggas say Midwest when they go out there.
You know how you but look. This you know how you tell if a state is east, west, or central? There's time zones. If Chicago is east, it wouldn't be in the central, it'd be in the eastern. Right or wrong? Yeah, Chicago, Indiana is in central time zone, brother. So you can't call that East. That's in the middle of the. That's in the middle of the world. In the middle of the middle of the.
Texas West Coast too. Then.
No, only a certain part of Texas is in mountain time, and that's like El Paso. The rest of Texas.
All right, listen, y'all being technical saying he was saying it was the West. If that's being technical saying that's the West, Texas is the West too, because it's saying it on the shit you said. That's
but
what I'm saying.
Texas is a big ass state. Some of Texas is in the West. Majority of it is in the South.
It's West too, is what I'm saying.
Right.
It's still the South. Okay, what you call them is mid then? Yeah, it's West, but it's mid.
What's not mid? What's mid?
I was in West Texas.
I'm saying Texas is West Coast too. Then y'all saying, but it's South. All right, we gonna go to Indiana on this region since y'all being technical on the region list. It say Midwest. It's really mid if y'all want to say that.
Yeah, it's mid. But they call it Midwest. We don't call it Midwest. They do.
Right. We ain't call it what you call them Southwest either.
I mean, they got people that call Texas Southwest. Hence they have an event called South by Southwest. They have an event called in Austin called South by Southwest. So some people do call it Southwest. We don't. We would call Texas part of the South. Because the parts of Texas that we go to is in the South. We don't go to West Texas.
Because he was saying it's the West.
Yeah, we don't go to West Texas. Ain't none of us been to West Texas. I mean, I've been through West Texas, but
we West Texas.
What you been? What you went to San Antonio or some shit?
I went to school out there.
And I went straight to the case saying that bitch more east than us. Like, no.
That's what them plans said. Midland, Odessa area.
No, that's where them oil fields at.
Yeah, where them oil fields at. I've been all through there. West Texas, been to New Mexico, been to El Paso.
That shit boring. Yeah, I've been through El Paso and shit.
East New Mexico, Hobbs. What's that little town with the aliens? Fucking Roswell, been all through there.
I been there with the aliens. I thought you was talking about Aurora.
Roswell, New Mexico. Then they said
Albuquerque.
With the Halliburton.
I ain't been to Albuquerque. I don't think I've been to Albuquerque.
Crazy.
That's in New Mexico.
I said that shit, that baby said no.
What that is?
With the Halliburton, no, but I know.
ESPN said that shit just now. That shit so funny.
They gotta have homie that was broadcasting the fucking Pelicans game, son. They need to have that nigga broadcast every game. I know.
Man, fuck all that, man. Your boy back, man. What we doing? We on that record or what? Yeah, man.
Oh,
studying that kid. You still studying that math, brother? Just go get you a couple of classes online, son. Get your shit.